How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Yeah, boy!
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Flicks and Pixels. I am Dave, and thank you so much for checking out today's video. Firstly, apologies for not posting for quite a while. I decided to take a little bit of a break from YouTube. Work was getting incredibly busy, and any spare time that I had, I wanted to spend with family. But I'm back today, and I'm back with a film that was announced for its 20th anniversary this year. One that has had a 4K release before, has been released on Blu-ray and DVD as well. But this has come with a newly remastered 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos as well. And it is the legendary, the iconic film Shaun of the Dead, starring Simon Pegg. And yeah, quite a nice steelbook, this one. But I will take you through this in just a second. Now, Shaun of the Dead, as I said, it kind of celebrates its 20th anniversary this year, and it was released previously on 4K, as I mentioned before. It came as part of the Cornetto trilogy, which included, of course, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz and World's End as well. And I didn't pick that 4K up. I had the film on Blu-ray, but I didn't pick that 4K trilogy up. I don't quite know why, to be honest. I think there was other things that I was getting before, and because I'd already got the Shaun of the Dead on Blu-ray, I've got Hot Fuzz on DVD, and World's End I didn't actually own at all in physical media form. But when they announced this remastered 4K transfer in a very nice steelbook, I decided to pre-order it, and it's come. And yeah, I'm going to take you through the steelbook now, and then once I've done the unboxing of that, I am going to bring it back up top and I will talk about the 4K transfer. But because I've got no 4K previously to compare it to, I am literally going off this transfer alone, so I'll be giving my thoughts on that. But if you haven't seen Shaun of the Dead and you like your horror comedies, this is right up there. This is one of the top ones, and it has stood the test of time. It's just as funny now, I think, as it was back when I first saw it 20 years ago. And yeah, I'm really pleased to finally own it on 4K. So what I'm going to do, guys, I am going to take you through an unboxing of this steelbook, and then we're going to bring it back up top, and I'm going to talk about that 4K transfer. So, are you ready? Come on, let's go and have a look. Okay, so here we go with a Shaun of the Dead on 4K in this brand new steelbook. But before I go through what is in here, I'll bring the card in that comes attached to the back. And as you can see at the top, it says remastered to include Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. You got the film synopsis just there, a list of your bonus features, which includes a new bonus feature called Shaun of the Dead 20 Bloody Years. And then you've got your tech specs at the bottom there. So just pop that to one side, and then we'll bring the steelbook in. And first impressions of the artwork, really like it. It's kind of got that comic book style design. You got Shaun of the Dead at the top there. You got the genre of the comic. You got Shaun himself, along with Shaun there as well. Then you've got Ed, and then you've got Edgar Wright, who of course made this film. Your age rating at the bottom there is a sticker, so you can remove it if you wish. It is a high gloss finish, but rather nice. I quite like that design. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so we'll bring it round to the spine. And you do have Shaun of the Dead just there. Got a little cornetto here. Very nice. And then bring it round to the back. You've kind of got those zombie hands just there. And then you've got the pub. Famous pub. So yeah, all in all, I really like that. Kind of follows all the way around the colour scheme. Yeah, quite nice. So if we open this up, and then that is the steelbook in full just there. And then inside, you do have the cornettos as your artwork inside. It does follow through all the way over. And then you have your 4K disc and your Blu-ray disc, and the kind of the artwork design on those is of course modelled on the vinyls that they first unleash on The Girl in the Garden.
There's a girl in the garden.
Their behaviour. The emergency services have been overrun with calls.
In the garden, there is a girl.
So yeah, there we go, guys. That is the Shaun of the Dead 4K Steelbook. As I'm sure you'll agree, it is actually very nice. I really like that newly commissioned artwork. Yep, like that. So, let's go back up top and let's talk about it. Okay, so we are back up top with Shaun of the Dead on 4K in a very nice Steelbook. I really like that newly commissioned artwork. I love the comic book design on that. High gloss finish, as I say. Would have been nice to get a little bit maybe of spot glossing on the characters here, or maybe some embossing on the title, but I think overall I'm still very pleased with it, and for $24.99 I think it's a good price, to be honest, considering the standard edition is 20 quid. So for that extra $5 you're getting quite a nice Steelbook. In terms of the 4K transfer then, as I said earlier, I haven't got 4K, the previous 4K release to compare it to, but in terms of this transfer, just watching it, it's a huge upgrade from the Blu-ray as far as I'm concerned. Everything about it, the HDR Dolby Vision implementation, just make those vibrant colours just pop out of the screen. So your reds and your blues and the greens from the outside scenes and things just really look great. The lights from the street lamps look fantastic as well. Shadow detail is really good. Clarity and close-up shots and detail look very good indeed on this transfer. There are a few soft shots, but they are very few and far between, but they are actually quite noticeable because, you know, 1 minute the film looks absolutely nice and crispy, and the next minute there's a bit of a soft shot, and you do kind of notice it. So while they are few and far between, they are very noticeable in my opinion. So yeah, a huge upgrade from the Blu-ray. In terms of the previous 4K transfer, I'm not entirely sure, because as I say, I haven't seen that transfer. But yeah, very pleased with how this film looks. In terms of the HDR and the Dolby Vision, I couldn't see that much difference, to be honest. Yeah, probably if I was probably being very picky, I would say the Dolby Vision probably is a little bit more vibrant on your reds, and potentially the greens as well. So it's sort of like the hedges and the grass and everything probably have a little bit more punch. But on the flip side, I didn't think that the street lamps and the lights and things in the darker scenes of the film had as much punch in Dolby Vision as they did in HDR. So it's kind of a little bit of a trade-off in a way, but the differences are very subtle in my opinion. And yeah, but I mean, overall the picture looks fantastic in my opinion. It is a huge upgrade from the Blu-ray in terms of the detail alone. And yeah, just overall, I think if you're like me and you've had this film on Blu-ray for many years, and you're looking to upgrade to this 4K version, you will not be disappointed at all. In terms of the film itself, as I said earlier on, it stood the test of time. It's still as great now as it was back then. I'm kind of hoping that they will do Hot Fuzz in a similar kind of Steelbook, maybe follow that comic book kind of theme for Hot Fuzz, and then World's End as well. They may, once they've done that, release the trilogy in a box set, I don't know. But Shaun of the Dead is available in a standard edition. I'm not sure if the Steelbook is still available at the moment. I did look not long ago and it was sold out everywhere, but like anything else, it will come back into stock, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there is a limited run on this at all. But if you can't wait for the Steelbook to come back in, the standard edition, it will include the same discs. It will include the Dolby Vision and the Dolby Atmos as well. And overall, I'm really pleased, and I'm over the moon with what they've done with the transfer, to be honest. As I say, at times it looks very good indeed, and the soft shots aside, it is a huge step up from that previous Blu-ray. So that is all for today, guys. Have you got Shaun of the Dead on 4K? Let me know if you've got both 4K versions. I'm really intrigued to see if anybody notices the difference between this newly remastered 4K with Dolby Vision compared to the old 4K transfer. I'm really interested to hear if anyone's got both versions, and just let me know. Is there any difference at all, or was the old version just as good? It just didn't have Dolby Vision. Really like to hear that, so just leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on that. And if you haven't got the previous 4K and you've got this one, let me know your thoughts on this as well. Just, you know, have you stepped up from the Blu-ray? Let me know in the comment section down below. So that is all for today, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you did like the video today, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would consider subscribing to the channel as well, that would really help me out. And hopefully I will see you again on my next video. Until then, take care.